Can y'all hear me? I hope so. This is all new to me. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, so you can hear me. Good. Well, hello, everybody. Never thought in a million years that I would have to do this. But obviously, people like to run around with false narratives and lies, so we got to clear them up. So let's any, mini, miny, mo and see who we're going to choose first. What's up, Marsha? Pepper? Let's go BTS. You first on my list. You're blocked for a reason. So stop running into chats, leaving comments for me that I'm not going to see because you're blocked. You've been blocked since day one on this platform. I didn't like you then, and I don't like you now, and I won't like you tomorrow, and I won't like you next week. But I'm not running around the community talking about you to where you can't see it because I got you blocked like I'm some kind of pussy. Excuse my language, but I'm pissed. What I said about you was on a public platform where you heard me loud and clear. Not in the comment section where you couldn't see it. Some of you people need some lives. And I say that seriously. No, all jokes aside, you need hobbies, lives, or something outside of YouTube. YouTube has consumed your lives. You are blocked. One, I don't like you. And two, I don't like seeing you run around and leave your opinions everywhere about everybody and talking about everybody. But you're the first one to say, oh, everybody just needs to stop. Or tell somebody, well, oh, put your big girl panties on. It's just a video. Miss, I go, live in the morning at 2 a.m. crying about later babes dropping a video on me. I just don't have tolerance for people like you. I'm not watching the chat. So then it's, well, I'm being called, they're calling me a scammer and a fraud. I don't want that attached to my name. Go talk to your homegirl TNT then. Why are you telling us? Why are you accusing like they or them? Isn't TNT the one that wanted a video made with receipts because she was being came at over this money was donated to her and she needed to prove where it went? So she had the video made and she said, this is where the money went. And there was 2 receipts in there to you, BTS. So I don't care how you slice it or dice it or what the dates are on them damn receipts. You got money from that Christmas fund according to your friend TNT, not us. We didn't put the receipts out. So go talk to her. Y'all are a bunch of hypocritical bitches is what you are. And I'm not scared of any one of you. So if you think I am, you got me twisted and confused. So let me just put that out there. Let's move on to Hello Starlight. Not so bright. Her light don't shine too bright. I get a clip of you saying yesterday that I'm laughing at Brian throwing up a watermelon emoji. Why you lie? That wasn't at all what I laughed at. I laughed at him saying he was mooning somebody. The comments are right there in your live. So I know you've seen them when you were doing commentary on them and sitting up there laughing. But you're going to run a false narrative and put a target on my back. But God forbid if we put a target on your back for being racist. But it's okay to, oh, well, let's just throw Mommy of 3 under the bus and say that she was laughing about those watermelons. Leave my name out your mouth, Hello Starlight. That's the best thing you can do. I don't mention you. I don't speak on you. As far as I'm concerned, you don't even exist in my world. So I don't even understand why you mentioned me. And you did it so nonchalantly, like, like no big deal. But you were just sitting up there crying about a target being put on your back for being a racist. And then you're going to tie me into some shit like that? I don't think so. And then Mandy Lynn going to sit right beside you and laugh about it? Not even correct you? When y'all all are looking at the same live that I'm looking at in this clip, and you can perfectly clearly see what I'm laughing at. And the people behind me laughing at. That's the false narratives y'all run around this damn place and do. Putting targets on people's back. And then you want to cry about a target being put on your back? I don't see a target being put on your back. I see you get what's coming to you. I see you get what is deserved to you. Kudos to John. Karma's a bitch. And it has no menu. It dishes out what it wants to, not what you want it to. You don't get a menu to order from. Don't throw me under the bus because you under the bus. You got something to say to me, you know how to get up with me. Every single one of you do. But instead, you want to go on a live, try to draw somebody out, target them, so you can have a little bit of content. Because according to your own words, this is all fun and entertainment. Well, I don't know what planet y'all fell from, but hurting people, attacking people, putting people on the edge, that's not fun or entertainment to me. Never has been. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I said or did half of the shit you people run around this community and do. This YouTube is y'all's reality. And it's sad. It's pathetic. And then you got the other one crying about somebody mentioning her stimulus. Well, nobody would know about your stimulus check had you not put it out there. Hold on just a second. All right. Yeah, I'm triggered. I'm pissed. Yeah, I don't bother them. I don't mention them. The other night when I went up on Marsha's panel, I went up there for a reason. And it was because I was called a moron. I'm called an idiot. I'm called trash. Classy. We're classy. They're trashy. You want to lump people in. You want to group people in. You want to call them names. You want to be childish. Sometimes I think my 6-year-old has more sense than you grown-ass women do. And knows better. And has more respect, not only for others, but for herself than you grown-ass women do. And she's 6. And I can guarantee you my other 3 grown children they would be disgusted and turn the other way if they heard half of what came out of you people's mouths on this platform to other people or about other people. So you got my attention. You got it all right now. But my best advice to you, Starlight, is don't lie on me. Don't run no false narratives on me. My best advice to you is just to keep my name out of your mouth. I've sat back and I've watched. I've observed and lurked in the bushes more than I've engaged. And there's a reason why. You see a lot more when you sit back and you don't engage. You people, BTS, Mandy Lynn, the Starlight, Ash 274, the list goes on. I can keep going on. Y'all don't like to be called daddy or them? Hell, I'll call you out by name. It don't matter to me. You're fake as they come. You're fake. Smile in your face one minute, stabbing you in the back the next. If I got you blocked, you're blocked for a reason. And in the same live that you're sitting there crying about me got you blocked, at the end of that live, BTS, you're sitting there saying, well, why can't people block people? And then if we get mad at them, that's just being hypocritical, right? So because somebody has you blocked, they can't have an opinion on you? Well, you got the wrong one. If I want to say something about you, I will. If I have an opinion on you, I'm going to say it. I do what I want when I want. And ain't nary one of you on this platform going to stop me. How about that? Take that to the bank and cash it. Put that in your pipes and smoke it. Because like BTS says, you ain't going to roll up on here. You damn sure ain't going to roll up in my yard. And what else can you do to me? You done dox me every way, but the right way. You put my house on the market. I've had my job called. My kids have been doxxed. What else you got? My husband's job's been doxxed. What else is going to get done? Y'all done your damnedest last night to draw Tracy the truth out. You done your damnedest. And the things you were saying about her were pure vile, coming out of grown-ass women's mouths. You done your damnedest to drag her out so then you can run and cry victim. If you don't want somebody talking about you, then don't put it on a public platform. Mandy Lynn, you don't want your money talked about? Don't put it out on a public platform. And then you're going to sit up in Starlights and throw donuts at her and joke about, well, I got it. I got my stick. You might as well have smacked everybody in the face that's struggling right now in this country, in what's going on in this country. You might as well have slapped them sideways. Like it's some big joke. But everybody gets stimulus checks, you know. But for you to sit up there and say the things y'all were saying is disgusting. And then you wonder why people call you mean girls. Because you ain't no wild ponies, that's for sure. I don't even know where that name came up. Or who even gave you that name. I could think of 100 other ones, and that ain't one of them. So you've got my attention. You've obviously wanted it. Because for 3 days now, I've seen MO3G, 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 MO3. Here I am. Because I'll read you all like a book, put you back on the shelf, and act like I never read you. And you sit on it and collect dust. But what you ain't going to do, you ain't going to lie on me. That's what you're not going to do. I've done enough shitty stuff on here that I ain't proud of. Still embarrassed I even done or hung or associated or spoke the words that came out of my mouth. 2 years later, I learned a hard, valuable lesson. So you can pick and choose from any of those, but you ain't going to lie on me and think I'm going to sit back and take it. Especially with something as serious as being racist towards somebody or thinking that racism's a joke. Now, like I said, you all know how to get up with me. My Facebook's open. My DMs are open 24/7. You ain't got to get up on no platform with 300 people in your chat and run your false narratives because the heat's on you. Don't throw me under the bus or throw me into the same fire you in. The chat proves it's a lie. If I'm not mistaken, Brian St. John's got the same chat up. And I thank Brian St. John for correcting your lie too. Because he says in his live, Mommy of Three wasn't laughing at what they was way up there. She's laughing about me mooning somebody. Had nothing to do with the watermelon Starlight. These people wasn't laughing at that. But that's what you wanted to put out there. So therefore, you put a target on my back. As you was being a damn crybaby about one being put on your back. And I did say the way y'all treated Tracy on that live the other night, it was disgusting. Don't like it? Don't care. I don't give a shit what you people think of me because I don't see nary one of you at my front door on the first of the month with your checkbooks out, offering to pay a damn thing here, a mortgage, a car note, a light bill, a cell phone bill, Wi-Fi bill, college tuition, zilch, nothing. So your opinions mean shit. But that's how y'all roll. I've said I will panel up with any one of you, one-on-one. I ain't paneling up 5-to-1, 8-to-1. No. Uh-uh. We ain't doing all that. One-on-one. But y'all can't do that. You can't do that. It's been proven time and time again. You can't do that. Y'all got to bring your sidekicks. So you got 8 against 1, 5 against 1. And then you want to know, why are we the mean girls? Why they call us the mean girls? The same people that was in Laura's life not even a month ago, members of her lives at that. Forget about that. That's a big key right there. A member giving her your money, excuse me, maybe not your hard-earned money, maybe tax dollars, giving her your money. You now got something to say about going in there? Why? I'll tell you why. Because she's somebody y'all cared about, somebody that was in your group, was in your crew. Get what she was doing to the crew behind you. What you want us to do? Spank her? What you want us to do? Smack her hand and tell her nothing? That's what we were told. You want us to give a fuck? Because she done something, somebody you care about? It don't work that way. And just because you go into besties with somebody or you support everything they say, isn't that what y'all say? Or just because I was on panel, I'm not responsible for what this one says. But yet, here Jenny is being held accountable for what somebody else said. What the hell? Y'all got a different rule book we don't know about? That y'all play from? You must. And then you got this shit with Diane going on. I'm sorry. But if you're not pissed off that a woman came into this community and stole hundreds, thousands from people in this community, you might have something wrong with you. You just might have something wrong with you. That not only did she steal from people in this community that not only trusted her, she deprived sick children of that money. So for the ones running around saying, oh, that Diane, y'all need to stop. You might need to go get some help if you see nothing wrong with that picture. But there again, it's one of y'all, one of your groupies, one of your crew members say, let's act like it never happened. Let's just brush that under the rug. Because we all know if it had been Laura, Marsha, you know, any one of them, you'd had their heads on a platter. And you'd still have it on that platter chopping. Same thing, Molly Go Lightly. All over my MGL, MGL. Y'all were just wrenches over there a month a damn go. Now you want to tell me how horrible she is? You people really need to listen to yourselves. Maybe when you go live, hit replay a couple of times, just a couple of times, and hear yourselves talk. Because the whole time you're contradicting yourself. The whole time you're contradicting yourself. Like I said, I don't mention y'all. I don't talk about you. I don't even act like you exist. When I walked, I walked. But you ain't going to lie on me and think I'm just going to sit back quietly in the bushes and let you run some damn false narrative on me, especially about something so serious as being part of racist and racism. I don't think so, Starlight. Because you and I and everybody else knows that watched that chat knows exactly how it went down. But it's funny, as soon as you said it, you ended it. So nobody else could see what was coming behind it. That's the bullshit y'all be doing. But you ain't going to do it to me and then think I'm going to sit back and be quiet. Y'all going to keep right on pushing somebody. You pushing somebody. I mean, going for looks. I mean, a 2.5 hour live today. Going after people's looks. Right down to knowing what their fingernails look like. Really? How old are you people? And you just seen the scoop. I know you seen it because you're all over the place. You live on this damn platform. Shit, I don't know how y'all get anything else done. Y'all on here 24/7. Shit, I wake up, you on here. I go to bed, you on here. I don't even know when the hell you people sleep. So I know damn well you just seen the scoop post a community post saying she's having to take a break because a close friend of hers just committed suicide. What y'all gonna do when y'all push somebody to commit suicide? When you get ate up on a panel against one person and they leave that panel and take their own life? I can tell you, I can already predict what you're gonna do. We didn't do that. We didn't make them do it. That was their own choices. I don't want no part of that. I don't want no blood on my hands. Because that's where this is coming to. It's a hard time for a lot of people in this country right now. Fortunately for me, I'm still able to work. And so is my husband. So it hasn't affected us like it has millions of people in this country. We don't know what's going on behind people's closed doors off of this place and out of this community. And you just keep pushing and you just keep pushing. Because I'm going to be honest with you, had the shit that I had gone through being drugged for 18 months over a fucking cop call, a suicide call I never made, would have happened 2.5 years ago when I lost my mother, I'd have probably killed myself. I don't even know how I made it through the bullshit that I went through over something I never did. But yet I was drugged for it. But yet you got one over here threatening to call the cops, has knowingly called CPS on somebody. And what'd you say, Starlight? What'd you say? Oh, she wasn't going to do it. They wasn't going to do it. She was just joking. They was just joking. Do you honestly think they were going to do it? I mean, really? Tracy, why are you taking them so serious? How the fuck you know what somebody's going to do? Do you live with them? Are you in their house, Starlight? Point being is, why is it okay that she's able to say that? Or why is it okay that Tracy gets dogpiled on 8 people to 1, 5 people to 1, however you want to say it? I don't even know how many damn people was up there. But I know there was more than 1, more than 3, and probably more than 5. Yet, you got TNT who sits over here on a panel and bluntly, publicly says she's going to dox Carla's husband. She's going to call his job. Gloves are off. Not a damn one of y'all spoke up and said shit. None of you. The same ones running around talking shit about Tracy, threatening to dock someone privately, mind you, said nothing. And the same ones, Wendy, I don't do real lifers. No way, no how. No way, no how. No, I don't want doxers around me. No, I don't do real lifers. I don't want them in my circle. Same breath. I don't know. I just like think some people that do shitty things. I can't help it. Oh, so you pick and choose who can do shitty things around here and get away with it. Got it. Memo. I'll remember that next time. Check. As you're surrounded with people that have gone real life, that have doxed, sitting right on your panel and all in your chat. So if you ain't going to practice what you preach there, Wendy, you shouldn't preach it. You might just want to keep your mouth shut. I won't even mention that anymore, since that seems to be your circle of friends these days. Then you got BTS saying, oh, I know they're over there looking me up, digging me up. I ain't never been to the penitentiary, boo-boo. Boo-boo. I ain't never been. Who gives a shit who you are, girl? Do you honestly think you're that important on this platform? Because I can honestly tell you, I don't give a shit who you are. I don't care. All I know is you're an opinionated bitch, and I don't like you. You got a big mouth. You can dish it, but you can't take it. That's all I need to know about you. There's not a chat you don't go into trying to tell people how to feel, how to act, what they shouldn't do, what they should do. And guess what? I'm entitled to that opinion of you. Don't like it? I don't give a shit. I'm just that honest. I don't have to say they or them. I don't like you, BTS. And you have been on my block list since day one. When you came into this community, I seen right through you. You might be all sweet and all the, well, people will find out eventually. I'm not going to take that chance. I don't want nothing to do with you. So keep my name out your mouth. I guess you knew somebody would screenshot that comment and bring it to me because I got you blocked. So why are you even talking about me in a chat knowing I'm not going to see it? You was in there planting your seeds. That's what you were doing. Planting the seeds. I don't mess with none of y'all. Do I have an opinion? Yes. Do I leave some comments here and there? Absolutely. Own it. But I don't get on panels and dogpile y'all. I don't get on panels and trash your looks, tear you down, run around here, tearing you down. It doesn't happen. So I will be damned if you're going to get up on a panel and accuse me of something as serious as you did last night, Starlight. Knowing that you was lying through your teeth as you said it. I mean, you can't create your own storms of rain, and when it rains, get upset. Just after 5 minutes ago saying Well, you're putting a target on my back for being racist. Do you know how dangerous that is? Well, and then you turn around and did it to somebody else. No different than when I was your friend. I wasn't a cop caller. I didn't swat anybody. Soon as I wasn't your friend, I'm back to a cop caller. Brian St. John, FOD called out of spite. Per Ash's words, per y'all's words, she did it out of hatred. Soon as you don't like Brian and you over here with this one, well, we don't know. Maybe she did feel like she needed to call. Your narratives just change with whoever you're friends with that day or that week. And it's only a problem when it's done to you or someone you care about or someone you're friends with. Then you expect everybody to follow suit. Where's all your buddies at? Starlight, why ain't all these lives kicking up, defending you against what these people are you're being accused of? Where's all your white knighters at? You people seriously need to get lives. There is no way you wake up in the morning and feel good about getting on YouTube 24/7 and doing the things you do to people on here and feel good about it or feel like you accomplished something that day. There's no way. Because what I've witnessed go on and what's been said about people, and it ain't just one person, it's several people on both sides. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I said such. How many of us do y'all see in your chats when you go live? None. Because we don't care. We don't care. We don't care enough to hear what y'all have to say. Because it's the same old shit every day. But you can guarantee if the truth cranks up alive, there your asses are. You know, just like, oh, now we all love Just Angel. Oh, she's an angel, you know, with her halo and her wings on. We love you, girl. We got your back, girl. We know how Lord did you. That my heart breaks for you. Really? Really? Do we not? Do we forget how Just Angel came into this community and was introduced into this community? Wendy, I would love to have a friend like Just Angel have my back. She's loyal to the core. Are you fucking kidding me? She came into this community doxing Republican Ash. That's how I know her name. Harassing the girl from panel to panel to panel. Getting up on panels. Telling us where she lived. What road she walked her dog in a dog stroller. What pizza parlor she ate her pizza at. And threatening to go to her parents' home. But that's good people. That's good people. That's the people I want to call a friend, Wendy says. Are you fucking kidding me? Am I in a twilight zone? Then you got Makeup Monster over there dragging Laura, talking about Laura. Laura, you know, didn't you tell us to shut up a year ago about Laura and move on? That we couldn't be brainwashed. That Laura wasn't all the above that we were trying to say was going on and all this other stuff. Wasn't that you? How's that feel when the shoe's on the other foot? How you like that tea? Hot or cold? Now she likes to discredit people. She don't treat her people that pay her every month, treats them like shit. That's new news. Hummingbird knew that. Just Angel knew that. How many people left before them? How many people's left before them? And you want us to feel sorry? All Wendy did was move from one channel to another channel, Marsha. That's all she did. She took what she did on it, and then, in my opinion, if I was her and Randy, I'd be humbled myself. I would be humbled myself. Because in my opinion, they ain't got no damn right to talk about nobody at this time. Nobody. Especially old Wendy. Especially when you knew a year ago something wasn't right and you didn't tell this community. You continued to sit up there twice a week and drag people. Yeah, you're right. The people they drag, we pissed. We pissed. Then it said, oh, well, y'all was over there throwing money, big donuts to St. Jude. And that. Where was y'all at? Where was y'all at? Because I sure didn't see not damn one of y'all, and still ain't seen one of y'all post a receipt of what y'all sent to St. Jude's. So why are y'all worried about what other people are sending them? Some of us feel dirty. Some of us feel dirty that Diane done those kids like she did them. So we're trying to right a wrong. And y'all got something to say about that. So you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't around here. So like you said, if you don't want to be talked about and you don't want to be clapped back at, keep my name out your mouth. And Starlight, you can sit over there on Rel's panel and act like he's the best thing than sliced bread and how much you love him and you think he's a cool dude. And, you know, John over here, you can do all that, girl. But, girl, come on now. Most of us that's been friends with you or been in with you, we know the truth. You think we're stupid? We know how you feel about him, what you've said about him. That's why you fake as fuck, along with the rest of them you run with. None of y'all can stand on your own. You have no morals or values. You come on a damn social media platform to have it to find acceptance, validation, and to fit in, because obviously you're lacking that from your real life. So if you invested as much time as you do on here, worrying about everybody else into your own damn lives, you might actually be somewhere in life. Because you cannot convince me you are happy and got a fucking life off of YouTube when you're on here all the time, seeking everything you should already have in life from complete strangers off the internet. Right, she did. She knew something right a year ago. She knew the man didn't exist. She knew the address was fake. She knew all that. And she still continued to let it go on. So, do I think Wendy knew about the money? Absolutely not. Do I think Wendy stole any money? Absolutely not. But do I hold her accountable? I absolutely do. But that's my right. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. And she was right there by her, misleading this community because she knew that shit was off. She went to her friends and even was digging into her Diane's life. But she don't go real life. I mean, for fuck's sake, she's gone Dr. Phil. How much more real life does it get than that? So I'm so sick of hearing, I don't do doctors. I don't do real lifers. I don't do this. I don't want these type of people in my circle. When they're right underneath you, everywhere you go. Ain't nobody on this platform perfect. I damn sure ain't. But I'll be the first one to tell you I'm not. Have I done shit I shouldn't have done? Absolutely. Is it Laura's fault? Absolutely not. I'm a grown-ass woman. I did what I did because I wanted to do it. Have I said things I'm not proud of? Absolutely I have. The difference is I learned from that. And I haven't repeated it. When you've got to go and say you're sorry at least once a week, I'm beginning to think you're a sorry-ass person. Because it seems like some of you have to apologize at least once a week for something you got your damn hands in. So before you run around this community, BTS, blaming everybody else for calling you a scammer and a fraud or connecting that to your name, go talk to your best friend. Go talk to your best friend. She's the one that put out the video with your receipts for your groceries and phone bill to be paid. Not us. And she put it out to prove where that money went that was donated to her. I don't give a damn when you got it. So what? She took it out of her pocket and gave it to you? You don't think she didn't pay herself back out of the money when she got it in January? Who the fuck are you kidding? You think we're some idiots? We was born yesterday? But that's the shit y'all like to do. You like to run with these false narratives. And you play and insult my intelligence and everybody else's in this community. I am a very educated person. So I don't even know what pisses me off worse, the fact that you lie or the fact that you think I believe your bullshit. So while you running around here shit talking, just remember you're shit talking the ones that contributed to the groceries and phone bill that you got. Just keep that in the back of your mind. Well, I took a break. And we know why you took a break. And the whole time I was gone, I was being talked about. Where? I'm not on here 24/7 nor consumed up to my neck in this shit, but I never heard you mentioned. But that's just something else you want to accuse them and they of, or that group over there, or the truth's friends, or the people that support that one. And then nerve you to call somebody trashy. So yeah, you damn right. I got up on Marcia's panel and I called you out for it. You were in the chat. You were in there. So you heard everything I said. So what that had to do with you being blocked, has nothing to do with each other. But there you were running with a narrative in a chat that you knew I wasn't going to see because I got your ass blocked. I've never had a problem going public with how I feel or what I got to say. That's never been a problem of mine on here. Do I do it often? No. But when you lie on me, you're going to get my attention, especially about what you lied on me about. And you just kind of threw it in there, like really fast, and then cut the live off and stop doing commentary. That was the last word you said, and then cut the live so nobody could see what come after that. I mean, y'all are even whining about the clip channels being biased now. Grow up. Grow up. You got kids. Most of you are mothers. Grow up. And you cannot tell me for 1 second when you are sitting on these lives day after day, night after night, in the same household as your children are in, that they're not hearing you. And children are a product of their environment. So what are you teaching your kids? I know what I'm teaching mine. To be the total opposite of what you people are on this platform. I can guarantee you that. Like I said, even my 6-year-old would know what y'all are doing is wrong and how y'all treat people is wrong. You sat up there on that platform last night like 2 little high school children. I wouldn't even say high school yet, like junior high, laughing and giggling. Just rolling Tracy. For what? Even maybe, well, we'll give her content for a week. So you know what you're doing. And then that clip of Steph, I mean, she acted like she was fixing to come into $1 million. She was so excited to go to Foz and drag Tracy. I've never seen a grown woman so excited to go attack and drag somebody. And where the fuck did she even come from? And she's come in here like she knows it all be all. Right, Marcia, none of us even knew. That's how much we cared. But supposedly we knew, and we're digging into her life and probably trying to find out, know everything about her, and she's never been in the penitentiary, boo-boo. Yeah. What? There you are planting those seeds again. Nobody gives a shit who you are. Girl, you ain't that important. Definitely not my book. I cut YouTube on for entertainment, true crime. This community, I might pop into the truce, might leave a comment, might go to Marcia's, hang out. Other than that, I ain't in this community. Maybe I'll pop into Carla's every now and then. That's it. Because this place has become dangerous. It's become full of vile people. And as long as it's certain people, it's okay that they do certain things to other people. But God forbid, if somebody retaliates and does something to them, then all hell breaks loose. It's like we're running out of 2 rule books. But then all they do is cry about having peace and harmony. Right. And I feel bad for Brian. And I know Brian has done shit that Brian has had no business doing. He has said shit that he ain't had no business saying. But haven't we all? Haven't we all? And yet now it's just like, so what if I, called CPS on you? So what? So what, your girls, were put through what they were put through. So what? No big deal. I don't give a damn if, and then they're going to argue about who made the call. Was it Dumpy Dump? Was it this? Who cares? They were all associated together at the time. It was one after another, back-to-back calls. Who gives a damn who actually picked up the phone and made the call? I was held accountable for calling a non-emergency line, and the cops didn't even show up. But yet, I was blamed for a whole fucking suicide call and was drugged for 18 months up and down these YouTube streets. Dragged for looking up Ash 274 on my work computer. Never happened. All that's been proven, it never happened. So some people get away with it, some people don't. Just depends on who you are. And I feel terrible for Brian because he actually thought they were his friends. I have been Sexy Sasquatch. I have been a part of this community for 3 years. What are you talking about? I'll wait. Well, Marsha, I cannot say FOD called out of spite. I can't say why FOD called. Do I think I know and keep my opinion to myself? Yes. But I don't know why she called. Maybe she was concerned. I don't know. Just like nobody can say what I was, what mindset I was in. Like nobody knows. But don't say one thing when you're friends with them, and then when you're not, say something totally different, run a different narrative on it. That's not right. Sexy Sasquatch, I ain't never called nobody out as far as publicly until the last few days. Because it seems like my name is getting thrown around, and then I was accused of laughing about someone being racist in a live last night, which was totally a false narrative. It never happened. Never happened. So yeah, I'm going to correct it, and I am going to defend myself. Don't lie on me. You don't want people calling you out? Don't lie on them. What I said was, if you're going to call certain people out on stuff, then you need to call everybody out on stuff. Don't pick and choose who you're going to call out and who you're not going to call out. Because people tend to think it's their jobs to call out certain ones. Or you got this one over here doing the same thing this one's doing, but yet this one only gets called out and paneled up 8 against 1. For this one over here, it was just a joke. They didn't mean to do it. They weren't going to do it. It's okay. Why are you taking everything so serious? So if you're going to make it your job and call people out, then you need to call everybody out and hold them all accountable, not just people you like or who's your friend at that time or that day. It's quite obvious who they're picking and choosing, who they call out. Have you not heard what's going on in the community lately? Anyways, I'm getting off here now. I've said what I had to say. Leave my name out of your mouth if you're going to lie. Hey, if you want to tell the truth, you can tell the truth all day long. But don't lie on me. Don't run false narratives on me. It didn't happen. I wasn't in a chat laughing about what Brian posted. Didn't happen. It's even sad I have to do this to correct it because it should have never been done. So I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention to the chat the whole time. Well, I don't know if that'll ever happen. Seems that that's a problem around here. Anyway, thank y'all for listening to me rant. And I hope y'all all have a great Tuesday afternoon. I am going back to work to finish my day off. So enjoy your afternoon, and I will talk to you all later. Thank you.